Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Jamie Hills podcast. We are here, episode 2 of the podcast. Last episode, a lot of people actually supported it, and a lot of you guys have been asking me to bring out another podcast episode in my streams, and I wasn't expecting it, to be honest, and I'm happy that you guys wanted to see a second episode. So here we are, episode 2 of the Jamie Hills podcast. Yeah, we're gonna touch on some points that have happened since I last spoke to you, and before we get into just talking about it and meeting our guests, I just want to say that we have hit 2k recently, and just a massive thank you to you guys, because I'm very grateful for 2,000 of you guys subscribing to my channel, and it's really appreciated. Yeah, that's just a small thing to touch on there. Thank you guys for 2k, really do appreciate it. But anyway, let's get on into the podcast. We are joined by guests, as I just said. We are joined by Logan8885 and Landerson.
Hello.
You just hear it. Right, yeah. But yeah, we've got 2 guests today. A lot of you guys were asking for Logan, not so many for Landerson, but he's here anyway. But yeah, how are you guys doing?
Doing good. Like I said, congratulations on 2,000 subs.
Logan, how you doing?
I don't know.
Right. Anyway. So, what we're gonna talk about first is just what's been going on since I last spoke to you guys, what's happened and stuff like that, and then we'll get deeper into some certain subjects later on in the podcast. What content I've put out and stuff like that. But yeah, a lot has happened since I last spoke to you, especially surrounding Fortnite. A lot has happened, and we are going to get deeper into them subjects later on, as I just said. But it's been mad. Content wise, I've been doing what I normally do, streaming basically every day, doing customs, challenges, item shops. I did put out a hashtag free Fortnite video as well that got a good amount of views, which I wasn't expecting it again. And you guys have just been smashing it. And as I said at the start, we hit 2k. And we've had 2 streams which have reached over 1,000 views on it, and that's been the same. We actually hit 100 likes on one stream as well. But yeah, it's been a very good time since I last spoke to you guys, content wise. Second channel, I think I only put out 2 streams and 1 video since I last spoke to you guys. We did the Avengers beta, which was decent. We checked out Apex Season 6, which is amazing. And we put out a video on Apex Season 6 with where me and Logan won. But yeah, I haven't really been doing much this week again. I've kind of just been, sticking to the grinds and not really doing much. What have you been doing, Landerson? What have you been doing? What have you been up to, content wise? If you want to give your socials a shout out or whatever, you can tell everyone whether.
Your boy has a YouTube channel, Landerton. It's my name.
Link will be in the description, guys.
Twitter. I got Twitter, Instagram, server. Just hop on, just hop on there. But content wise, I've just been trying to upload more consistently, which I haven't really been able to do. Just here recently, I've been uploading some Undertale videos. Just revisiting the game, because I fucking love the game. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and I'm kind of don't have any ideas for the channel at the moment, so I'm just doing things like that. Trying to edit more videos, edit more, I don't know what the word is, I don't want to say professionally, but just do more of my videos, I guess, than I have been in the past. And I'm hoping people that do watch my videos, I hope you guys are enjoying it. But
I know you was close to 300. Have you hit that yet?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I'm at 288 subs as recording.
Oh,
this.
you lost. Okay, right.
No, I have not.
Right, but yeah, Logan, what you been up to content wise? If you want to name any socials, any YouTube, Twitter accounts, Instagram accounts, same here.
I uploaded something about Apex. I uploaded a secret room at Steamy. Blaze skin combos. That's how dead my upload schedule is. Like, yeah.
You did a good upload though with the Steamy stacks.
Yeah, 416 views as we speak.
Very
Congratulations.
Follow me on Twitter. In it.
Yeah,
Thank
Twitter, it's Logan85 basically everywhere.
At Logan 58151147.
Oh.
You know,
Oh,
it's
okay,
fucked
maybe
up
not
like
then.
the at.
Maybe.
I love how you just know all the numbers.
Yeah, you recently hit 150,
Yeah, I tried to.
right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
100,
I did.
150, nice.
I'm on 156 right now.
Yeah, all links to channels will be down in the description. Yeah, down in the description. What am I talking about? Yeah, that all links to any channels will be down in the description. But yeah, that's basically just the intro of that. It's been an interesting week in Fortnite. We're gonna get into that right now. The main factor is this whole hashtag free Fortnite thing since I last spoke to you. It only happened a day after I released my podcast, which it kind of sucks, as I would have preferred to speak about it on my first podcast. But a lot has came up about it. What are you thinking, guys? What's
Well,
What's
I'm
your
assuming
impressions?
everyone knows the context about like the free Fortnite thing.
If you don't know the content, you should check out my video. I did a whole video, kind of explaining very quickly what's going on.
I do think in some ways Fortnite's kind of like taking this over the board. I mean, yeah, I know like people on mobile can't play or people with Apple phones can't play the game next season and all that. But to be fair, I'm pretty sure it's not that big. Like their revenue is not that big with like Apple people. It's probably big like with PlayStation and PC players, Xbox, things like that. That's probably where the big revenue is. So I do think they're taking this over the top, and they're still going on with it as well. Like having this cup that's going on today, as I'm recording this, it's been going on.
Yeah.
I think they're taking it a bit overboard, but I mean, I don't know.
Logan, you got your thoughts about it? Don't worry about that sound.
Apple, fuck Apple. I want to keep the cheap V-Buck prices. They're good in my books. Yeah.
Do you think
And that's
though?
the thing I do have to give credit to is
think?
Fortnite. That's so nice of them to like drop the prices down. It's
Yeah.
not much, it's 20%, but like it adds up. It adds up.
But do you think Fortnite did that just to make Apple, get rid of Fortnite and basically fall into a
definitely.
trap?
Yeah, because
They added-
there's no
they
way
added
they did
feature
all
on
this.
mobile.
There's no way they did all this within a day. Like they have the skin ready, they had the cup ready, they had just so much stuff. They were definitely planning this like all right, we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna say screw Apple, and that's why I'm thinking it's a bit over the board. Because I don't understand if like they did the day it happened, but they've been planning this, and it's just insane.
Do you think that's right though for them to do something like that?
Maybe
Yeah.
not, to be fair. The more I've been thinking about it, like, to be fair, they do have guidelines, and they did say, like, they did accept, like, the contract and all that when, they uploaded the game on Apple. They signed the contract and we agreed to all that.
But
What,
Yeah.
Logan?
there
Go
was
on,
like
Logan.
Apple was doing like 50. So for the App Store, you got to hit like 30% revenue has to go to Apple. But then it was discovered that like big companies like Amazon only
Amazon,
had to
yeah.
give 15% of revenue.
So it's like
So,
Amazon.
yeah, that's
Basically,
like
they're
another
allowed to
reason.
do what Fortnite was doing, but for whatever reason, they don't matter because it's a game, and Apple wants to take some of that money. But whereas like Amazon and stuff like that, bigger companies like that, they don't need to pay Apple. Like really, they've got direct payment. What I mean, just like how Fortnite had it, but.
And I kind of do think Fortnite, I think they are probably making a mistake doing this, because, I mean, Fortnite's like, is really big. It's like, I think their net worth, Epic Games net worth is like 13 billion now. But Apple's is 2 trillion. They just hit 2 trillion, and I feel like they're gonna mess up, and this is gonna affect all players if they do mess up. Not just like Apple players. This could mess up like the entirety of Fortnite. Like if they had their seasons or something, they could I don't want to say they could go bankrupt. I don't think they do anything like that. But they could take a serious dent in like their net worth or whatever, and it could really affect gameplay and all that. So I don't think this is the best choice.
Right now, though, it's just affecting, you know, the iOS Mac
They can
users.
just release like
Yeah, but I don't know.
Windows has
We'll see how it goes.
Windows has apparently declared their support for Fortnite, so they're not
I mean,
going
obviously,
anywhere.
the Windows and iOS users and all that, they don't really agree with each other.
And with Google Play, I don't really know what's happening there. I think they got rid of Fortnite, but there's still a way you can play Fortnite on Android, so it's kind of
I
weird
think
what
it's
they
like if
did
you
there.
go to previous downloaded games, you can do that.
But like,
But-
if you can afford like Apple product, you can definitely afford an Android product. So I don't think it'd be. And plus, if you can
And that's my
afford an
thing as
Apple,
well.
like,
if you can afford an Apple, you can probably afford a PS4. Like, come on.
Yeah,
Or even
and
like
that's
a Switch
that's kind of
if
that's
you
I'm
wanna
gonna
start.
side with Fortnite anyways, but that's one of the reasons why I'm signing with Fortnite.
Oh yeah,
is
I'm on
'cause
Fortnite side. Yeah, definitely.
I'm not a big fan of Apple. I've never liked Apple. I've always preferred nice. I've always preferred like Androids and things like that, which I know people are like, oh, Android sucks. No, I prefer Android over an Apple and things like that. Apple's just way too expensive with this stuff. Like I still remember back in what, like 2018 or 2019, they had a fucking computer stand or tablet stand for $999. Like it was a fucking flimsy ass stand as well. That's tell you everything about Apple. That's why like I said, I would agree with Fortnite probably anyway, because this game has helped me out so much and changed my life. But that's mainly why I'm going with Fortnite, because I've never liked Apple, and I'm hoping if they do win, I don't know, I'm just hoping Apple like change their ways. I doubt it, but they give out products, and that's what someone said, and there was a good point. They charge like $100. Like when they make a new phone, they charge an extra $100, but then they take away simple features like the headphone jack and stuff like that, and just make the phone a tiny bit better than it was before. And they're just taking away shit that was good. So
Their heart's in a good place with like they're doing this because they want well, apparently they want all other like games on iOS, so they want all other games on iOS to have direct payment, so they don't have to pay Apple a percentage. And apparently games on iOS that have done that have just been like thrown out, which I understand it's their contract or whatever, but Fortnite are doing this because they're saying that it's not fair that games are not allowed direct payment, whereas Amazon is. And
yeah.
I feel like they've been painting a picture though to be like their what is it, the something card,
Victim card.
the victim card. It's like they're playing the victim card, but it's like they already knew this was happening, but they're playing the victim card, kind of like what they did with the tournament, saying like this is the final time, you know, everyone's going to play together before Chapter 2 Season 4 comes out, which we'll get into later. This is the final time, and hashtag free Fortnite. And it's just like they're making it out to seem like it's so bad, but they could easily stop this and make it so that everyone can still play together, but they're being like, yeah, it's the final time, blah blah blah.
Because I'm pretty sure Apple was also saying they would allow Fortnite back into their game if they just took away that payment method. And I don't know if Fortnite can do that, like, just on Apple. Or if,
Yeah.
Like, that's what I would do. I know it would suck for Apple players, because, like, oh, everyone else gets cheaper, we can't. But that's not, like, Fortnite's fault. That's Apple's fault. If you want to take it up with Apple. And I feel like they probably could do that, like, go back to the original money and just get rid of the cheaper cost.
All
But-
Apple players though should be like having a console or like a PC or something like that. Like,
I'm pretty sure they do. But that's what I'm saying. This kind of thing, it's stupid because they're not really losing money. Like if they don't have it on their
I don't
game.
think I
but
know
they could
a
lose
singular
money. They could
person-
lose lots of money if they lose this lawsuit. So
Yeah, I don't think I know a singular person who's just only a mobile player. I don't know someone who is that, but maybe some of you guys are listening, and if you are, I'm sorry, because it sucks. Like, if you are an iOS player, and if you are in that small percentage of only iOS or Mac players, and you're not able to play the next season, I'm sorry, because I don't know how I would feel if that was me in that position, not being able to play one of my favourite games ever, and it sucks.
It's gonna be like.
They're
gonna
going to
be
be
weird,
they're going to be trapped in this season apparently. I don't know if servers are going to let them play. Probably
Yeah.
not, right?
probably not. You know.
So it's just like you're going to be locked in the season just to look at the locker or look at the lobby. I don't know if shop might change. I don't know. Maybe.
Shop might be different and stuff.
But it sucks, man. If you're in that small position, that small percentage where you're not able to play, and I'm sorry. I hope Fortnite kind of just works out, but I don't think it's gonna be. They said that they will take this however long it takes to
They
like
said
sort
years.
it out. So who knows, man? Just get a console. I mean, easier
I mean,
said than
obviously,
done.
the best console is PS4 or PS5, but you know that's your choice. You choose
Yeah,
the right choice or the wrong choice.
but yeah, that's pretty much all we needed going on there. Again, if you want to listen to more, like, maybe it's not really in depth, but I did do a video on #FreeFortnite and stuff like that. If you still don't really know what's going on, go over to that video. But yeah, but what I touched on is like iOS won't be able to go into season 4, and that's what we're going to go on to now. Season 4 is happening Thursday as we're recording this. It is Sunday of recording this, so we're only 4 days away from the next season. You guys hyped, or what?
Oh, I am fucking
Oh, yeah.
hyped.
Oh my! Don't worry about that sound.
Yeah, I'm just excited for Marvel. I'm excited in the idea of like a Marvel Battle Pass. So
Yeah,
like,
so
even Marvel. Like,
the whole look of
lives.
it's pretty much confirmed that this whole season's going to be Marvel themed.
And like the story's gonna explode basically in this season.
And that's what I'm mostly hyped for. I love Avengers and Marvel and all that, but Donald Musk has already said like his story is about to go into overdrive this season, and I love the story. I'm pretty sure we all do. Like that's probably why we love Fortnite so much. It's got like such a unique story and things like that, and I'm so excited about it now because the story's already probably getting. I won't say bigger, but like it's already progressing, I guess, more than it has been these last few seasons, I'd say.
But what I don't understand is with the whole the whole device thing, I kind of just was through to the side. We didn't have any story this season, really.
I know,
Think
that's
about
why
it.
I'm
It's
saying
like-
I'm really excited about this, because it's going to be like, it's finally going back the way it used to be when there was a story. Nowadays, they just have an event and then it's kind of thrown to the side and never remembered again.
I don't think I like the fact that they're trying to bring in Marvel on the storyline. I don't.
I mean, I can understand that, but I mean, I like me, a Marvel fan who's grown up watching like.
I mean, I'm a Marvel
movies.
fan as well, but like, I don't know, man. It just seems weird that they're making this crossover and they're basically making the game into the biggest ad next season. It's going to be just an ad for Marvel.
And like I
Plus-
said, that's understandable. And plus, another thing about this game is this is not like a Marvel game. It's going to be basically a Marvel game. I feel like next season, which maybe
this-
maybe it's
And
just
for
the
me-
battle pass and the storyline that's going to be like Marvel. Maybe the rest of the game's still going to be the same. I don't know.
And for me, they're focusing more on the comic
Uh-oh.
side of things.
That's what I was about to say. They're like kind of, they're kind of focusing on like they're catering to the comic fans more than like
You know, the movie fans.
they're not
and the
taking
game
inspiration from the
Yeah.
films. So like that's why
I
you're
would
having
think
characters
that they
like
would focus more
Galactus
on the
and Black
movies and the
Widow.
games
That's what I
instead of the
was,
comics.
which I guess the comic books were started out, but more people are probably familiar with the movie. Like for me, I don't know anything about like Galactus or how you say his name. I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about like the what do they call Thor? They called him what? Like basically like right hand man or something. I think I've never heard about anything like that. I'm so confused about like this whole lore thing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there are comics
I
being
feel like
like
I'm
thrown
the
into the
person who
game
understands it.
every day. There's like we had a comic yesterday and a comic today. I think we get 2 pages a day. Obviously, we've been getting teasers, which are basically the comics, but like they're in a letter. And
And apparently it's spelling out NEX right now. So it's
I
probably
think-
gonna spell Nexus.
Nexus, yeah.
Nexus
Which
Orb,
is
that's what
another
Zero
Marvel
Point
thing,
is.
I think.
No, it's the
The
0
Nexus is-
point.
The Nexus
Oh.
Orb, so that 0 point, yeah.
There's,
Oh yeah, the Nexus isn't that cube that was in the movies? I'm
No,
sorry,
it's
I'm not.
the
no,
0 point.
the Nexus is the original name for 0 point.
Oh, okay, sorry.
But the only thing what I liked coming out of the comics is like the whole Thor. If you haven't read them yet, it's like Thor's being pulled by like a powerful thing to make him go mute or whatever, just like how Fortnite is. Which
my
is
theory
really
is just, like,
intriguing.
that's the loop, which
It's intriguing to see, to read that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
'Cause
say my theory now.
I'm
so,
happy
like,
that that's the
basically
thing. Yeah, go on, Logan. Yeah.
Basically, what's pulling to 4 is the loop, and like it basically when the loop affects you, it mutes you, kind of like what the visitor / scientist was saying in those tapes back in season X. So, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
like,
It's
the
really
loop
intriguing to read that.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
I'm
thinking
saying.
because this
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Yeah.
Right.
because this rift is over Catty Corner, and that's where the bunker is.
Oh.
All
good
we
point.
know.
Oh shit.
Just saying, the bunker could have like a potential 0 point in
I
it.
feel like the bunker's just
And that could
another bunker like it was in Wailing though.
I don't know. This is
But
like
even
too
then, those
big of a
bunkers are on the
bunker to
map
be
as
like
well.
That's been. I feel like they just put them in there just to bait us. Yeah.
I doubt that, but
I mean, they had that Wailing one in since what was it? Season 3? Was it there?
season 2, I thought it might have been. Oh, it was season 4, wasn't it?
I don't know. I have no idea when it was in there, but they put that in there, and it just lay dormant forever. We didn't get anything
Yeah.
from that bunker.
Well,
Like-
apparently that's supposed to be a reference to a TV show. I think it was Lost or something like that. Some people were saying it was a reference to that, so that's probably why it was there. But
Possibly, but I knew every time there was an event happening, every time the whole chat would be like, "Look at bunker, look at bunker, look at bunker." Do you remember that? Like
Yeah.
that, bruh. Every time an event happened, it was like, "Quick, go to bunker, see if something happened."
bunker, yeah, bunker.
But yeah,
But like
But
I said,
we-
I am really excited about this like
yeah,
story
we
thing.
kind of went off course. Yeah, just like
My theories in it.
what are your like? I've already asked this question, but like, you're hyped then. What I'm hearing.
Yes, I am. I'm really excited. Like I said,
Thoughts for the battle
like,
pass, maybe?
I'm hoping that like, which I know people are gonna say like they're not hoping, but it would be kind of cool if they had like Thor's hammer like as a mythic item. And I know people are gonna be like it's gonna be too OP, which it might be, but I feel like it's gonna be fun. Like I don't
The
know.
most likely scenario for them adding Mjolnir to the game is having it be like a pickaxe in the battle pass that has a special.
Well, I mean,
like,
it's probably gonna be a
wielding
pickaxe, yeah.
I feel like they're
Well,
gonna
I'm
have
just-
mythic weapons though again. I don't think they're gonna get rid of that.
Yeah, and which is fine. Like that's cool and all, but they need good mythic weapons. This season's mythic weapons were kind of meh. Last season's was really good. I'd say like the minigun was good. It's pretty OP. Drum gun was OP
The
back
grappler
then.
is probably
It's kind of shit now.
the kit shockwave grenade launcher is so fun to use.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, but
The,
like,
the shockwave and the grappler is probably my
Grappler.
favorite things.
yeah, which I always love the grappler because it's like
And the chug
Batman one,
jug,
and I love the Batman.
because that shit like
Chug jug is pretty good, yeah, as well. But like gun wise, like the short gun
I
is kind
wonder-
of it's OP. But
I wonder if they're gonna bring back like Deadpool.
I don't know. I think he just drowned.
Nah, because his boat was like on top of the waves when it happened.
Buster's yacht is still here.
Yeah, his yacht is still
true.
here.
And he's still got his pants just like flying around.
They
around the
possibly could, but I don't know if they're allowed to. Obviously, it's like a whole thing with Marvel, but like maybe
Probably. I mean, it seems like they just have full right. Well, maybe not full rights, but they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, but I'm
with
saying,
Marvel. I don't
yeah,
know.
do different superheroes have different rights? Do they need to have them rights just to like put them in the game?
Actually,
Like,
yeah, that is true. Because like, this is one that's confused me the hell out of me. Spider-Man owns Marvel owns Spider-Man, but somehow like Sony has more rights than Marvel does. It makes I don't really get it, but that's a good point. Yeah, like Spider-Man, they can't really fully control Spider-Man. That's what was happening like with the movie
Yeah.
situation like, a while back.
Yeah. Have you seen like the battle pass? Like what's been leaked? Obviously we haven't seen what the actual skin's gonna look like, but we kind of know what what heroes are gonna be in that battle pass. Have you
Oh,
seen
I thought
that?
you meant like it literally got
No,
leaked.
it hasn't been leaked. Like we know what heroes are gonna be in there. So I think we got Groot, we got Storm.
Which I don't know if that's
Got
been leaked or that was just
Iron Man.
someone saying that was like a suggestion. But
No,
Groot's
that
gonna
got
be sick.
leaked. Groot got leaked.
Oh, okay.
Storm,
I'm
which
really
is
excited about Groot.
I don't know what Storm is. Logan's gonna know all
That's
this.
Storm is an
X-Men.
X-Men.
X-Man. Wolverine apparently as well, which is an X-Man obviously, but
I'm so excited
That's
about
the thing.
Wolverine.
There's
bro.
also supposedly a Wolverine Peely with banana claws.
yeah,
which,
I don't know how I
it's gonna
feel
drag the
about
battle pass down a bit.
What the fuck?
that. Obviously Thor is going to be a skin probably. Yeah.
There's no way they're hyping Thor up this much. He's not gonna be a skin. He's gonna probably be tier 100.
Tier 100. But personally for me, I don't know how I feel. Obviously, I'll know what I feel like on the first day of the season if I like it. Because I didn't know how I was going to feel for this season with the whole flooding of the map, and they seem to work around it quite well. And yeah.
Went down.
But touching on to that, what are your final thoughts on this season? How have you felt about this season as a whole?
I'll go last because I probably got the most unpopular opinion.
Logan, you go first then.
It only started getting good when the cars got added in. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, never
Like,
mind.
and even then it took a long time for the cars to get added. Like, we only had like 3 weeks.
It was worth it though.
Yeah.
The wait was
I
worth
haven't,
it.
like-
Cars are fun, man.
And I do think like I would have preferred if they kept the water up like at different levels for a longer time, because
Yeah, we've
just
had
felt
the
like
no.
we had this map
We've had the same map
we
basically.
had this map back too quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marauders also fuck them, man.
Fuck Marauders. Fuck Marauders.
And then, even then, we've had a lot of good packs this season. We've had returns of some packs. What else have we had?
DC
We've had
shit came
Blaze,
back.
basically
Yeah.
the money
Didn't
maker.
didn't that like Ghost Bundle, Shadow Ghost Bundle come out this season? Or was that
Shadow
last
Legends came back.
Was it
Double
this
Agents
season?
came
That thing
out.
was double.
Yep. Captain
Oh.
America came out this season.
Did it?
Yeah,
No,
a lot
it
of
didn't.
shit came out this season.
I'm checking.
Yeah,
I
Double
swear that
Agents came out
last
season 3.
No, Captain America. You said.
You check, but whilst you're checking.
Captain America came out Chapter 2 season 3.
Oh, it did.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Oh yeah, because it was 4th of July. Yeah, that's right.
This is like the first season where we've ever had a brand new DC item and a brand new Marvel item.
My thoughts. I feel like I like it more because it's shorter, and that's what
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
true.
brought down season 2 for me and season 1 for me. Season 1 wasn't highly rated for me anyway. The only thing about season 1 was like the amazement of a new map. That was the only thing.
Yeah. I mean,
that-
let's be honest. The first like couple of weeks was like so much fun,
Hype.
like the boats
Yeah,
and the yeeting
yeah.
and all that. That was so much
Oh,
fun.
I remember the first time we saw Yeet, bro. Oh,
I cried when I saw that.
but like
I
I
thought
feel
it was
like
just gonna be like throw. No, it was fucking yeet.
yeah, I feel like that's what kind of let down the past seasons for me, because I feel like if season 2 was shorter, that season would probably be one of my favourites.
It's
But
definitely one of my favorites.
It dragged on, and I didn't really enjoy it as much. This season's been nice because it's been short and sweet. How seasons used to be, and
Yeah.
we got more content, good LTMs with the whole summer. What's it called? Summer Splash, is it?
14 Days of Summer.
Summer Splashdown.
Oh, come on.
We got LTMs. We actually got LTMs other than the shitty Operation ones, like Operation Knockout, Operation. We've got Getaway in the game right now, which is one of my favorite LTMs.
Yeah, that is definitely my favorite.
Solid Gold one shot. Just the OG LTMs that I've wanted to see in the games.
50-50?
Bring back Flora's Lava 50-50. It'd be nice.
Oh, Four's Lava. Oh my gosh.
But as I see, I feel like it's a good season. Maybe it's just because like I've been doing good on my content this season, and I'm feeling positive about that. But I've enjoyed the season. I feel like Battle Pass was decent, other than Scuba Jonesy and Fate, and I didn't like Aquaman as, you know, a secret skin.
Yeah.
So you're telling me you like Kit because you didn't mention that?
Oh, Kit. Kit. I don't even count him as a skin. He's not even in my mind as a skin, because he's.
How are you gonna diss?
But I enjoyed the season. And cars were amazing. You can't like. I've been copyrighted so many times this season because of cars, but it's fine. It's been. I feel like it's on par with season 2 for me in my mind.
Like season 2 this season, chapter or last chapter?
Chapter 2, season 2.
Yeah. Right.
Your thoughts landed on.
Well, okay, I'm probably gonna be a bit more complex. So, like always, I think the only season I didn't like at the beginning was season 9. But like always, I enjoyed the season at first, and it was decent. I mean, like the charged shotgun, I still enjoy that gun. But I mean, like pumps were vaulted, which was kind of sad. But I mean, unless they fix them, they're shit. So, but like they added that, then they added like a couple of new places. They changed the agency, which was a really good landing place to me. Now it's kind of meh. The authority, it's kind of meh. I don't know. To be honest, I don't really like the season that much. Although I will admit, like I'm pretty sure everyone's been saying this, the cars to me are the best thing they've ever added. That's my favorite update of all time. I've loved the cars. I've had so much fun with the cars. They are amazing.
Yeah.
And really, I guess it's the season I don't like. It's mainly the players. Like, they need to do something about this matchmaking. They need to either update skill-based matchmaking or just get rid of it completely, because it is... I feel like I would have liked the season a lot more, because like Jamie said, it's like shorter, which was nice, and things like that. But it's just the people that play it. I get into one game, I haven't played in like 2 weeks, so really I'm thinking, well, maybe I'll get into some bot lobbies and I could just have fun. And then I get into the World Cup qualifier lobbies, and it's just like, what the fuck?
That's what I'm like with solos. Like, that's why I don't play solos. Somehow I managed to get a solo win this season. I don't know how. I remember with cars. Do you remember when they was like, "Bro, this game doesn't suit vehicles. We're never adding vehicles to this game." I remember them saying that.
Yeah.
And then they had shopping carts.
But they were like, they're never gonna. I think they said they were never gonna change the map, much less a new one. And then they changed the map. Like, they've changed like. But back then, you gotta think, they were probably just like, this is gonna be like a little shit, like, version of our big game, Save the World. Let's just probably get a couple people hyped up, and then this turned out to be one of the biggest games of all time.
But like, we went from shopping carts to full-blown cars, helicopters, boats, like, bruh.
Yeah. And I love the cars, and it might be because it kind of reminds me of one of my favorite games of all time, which is GTA, maybe. But I don't know, I love the cars so much, they're so much fucking fun!
But yeah,
like,
yeah.
That reminds me, another thing that happened this season is that they fucking just threw away Save the World. That's another thing that brings the season down.
Do you care about having an event? Do you care about not having an event this season?
Yes. That's also another thing why, because season 1, like I said, was good. Chapter 2, season 1 was good at the beginning.
Yeah, Travis Scott event and the device was really brought up season 2. Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Like season 1 didn't have any. Well, they did. It was a shitty Star Wars.
We don't talk about
that. But then this season didn't have anything. Like, I mean, I guess I'd rather not have an event than have a shitty event.
The only thing we got story-wise was the water going down. That's literally all we got, basically.
Yeah. So this season was just as dry as season 1, I'd say. And to be honest, I was expecting an event, which I guess the only event we did have was the shitty rocket. You sit there for 1 minute and then it goes woo, and that's it.
But yeah. So as I touched on, we had the Travis Scott event, we had the Star Wars event. We've been having, we had Deadpool as a secret skin last season, and we've had Aquaman this season. There's been a lot of crossovers in the game. Do you think Fortnite is having too many crossovers, and do you think it's losing its touch with its players, and it's not really focusing on its own story, but it's getting the easy money by crossing over with big companies such as Marvel, DC, and do you think they're just looking for the easy money rather than trying out something unique, like a skin they design or something like that? And do you think they're doing too many crossovers, and do you think they're losing touch with their fans in the process? And do you think they're becoming too like what's the word I'm looking for? They're becoming too corporate.
Distant.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing. I like these crossovers. Yeah.
Because it's been a topic where people have been saying Fortnite's crossing over too much. I don't want to see. It's nice having a crossover, because back in the day when we had a crossover, it was so hyped up and something to look forward to. But when we get a crossover now, it's just like, oh, whatever. Fortnite's having another crossover. Who really cares? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Logan said he wants to answer first, so I'll let him go ahead.
I like having a little crossover, like if it's even a surprise crossover, such as like I think my best example would be the Star Wars one, like where I like on the day that game released, they just released a skin with it. It was nice, like seeing just surprise crossovers every now and then like even with Captain America, that was also sweet. But,
Yeah, but, like,
when
now-
you have
yeah,
too many
fair.
crossovers, it overflows. Like
So
it's
like
just
now,
like,
where
you
they're
wake
going
up,
into a season, which is basically a massive crossover. Obviously, I know you're hyped for it, but do you think they should be doing this? Like,
I mean,
That-
well, as long
that's-
as this season sets up the storyline more, then it would be good.
that's what kind of lets me down, because I feel like I love crossovers, like they're cool, but you got to know when to stop.
When
It's
to,
like-
they
it's
got
like-
cut down on.
Like if they had like 2 crossovers every season, I wouldn't mind, but they're doing it a lot right now.
I know, and I'm saying the same thing. They're doing way too many crossovers. I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of these crossovers I've been enjoying, but they're doing way too much. They need to see this from a business standpoint. Maybe that's what they're trying to do, because there's a lot of people that love Marvel. But you gotta think, you probably have a pretty good bit of people that don't like Marvel that's still playing Fortnite and buying the Battle Pass. And those percentage of people who have buy the Battle Pass, they're gonna see this and be like, I hate Marvel. I'm not buying this shitty Battle Pass. Hell, I'm not even playing this shitty game anymore. They need to start catering back to like Fortnite, not crossovers as much. And like Logan was saying, back then, or both you and Logan were saying, back then, whenever you get a crossover, you'd be like, oh shit, like Stranger Things. Everyone was like, yo, this is fucking hype.
Like the
and
first,
shit like that.
the first Marvel crossover, I wasn't playing the game at the time, but I was still fucking hyped.
Oh,
like-
bro. I woke up and I was just like, fucking download game. I was so excited to play that. Like
Like, and even like the
Like,
Borderlands. I'm not a fan of Borderlands, but like the whole
me
art
either, but
style
that
was fun,
that,
man.
I
like-
missed that place, honestly. I forgot about that. I missed Pandora, bro.
Yeah.
That was such a sick place. But like back then, it was so cool having a crossover. And like Season X is probably the perfect example. They had pretty good big crossovers on those, like 3 or 4, but they did it like only for like a couple of days, and then they take it like a week or 2 break, and then go back to another crossover. And it was like, oh shit, nice. They need to do something like that instead of just being like every week it's a crossover, because it really does feel. It feels like I'm playing a mobile game, and there's just ads all over the place.
I feel like
that's what comes to it.
the last crossover that proper like wowed me was like probably the Harley Quinn skin coming out, because there wasn't much lead up to it. No one knew it was happening. Obviously they knew a film was coming out, but no one knew Fortnite was going to do it, because Harley
That's
Quinn's
what the last
obviously
one was as well. Like,
Harley
the whole
Quinn's
Batman
not-
shit coming out.
Harley Quinn's not like family friendly, so no one was really seeing that going to happen, and it happened. And then
Oh, you're talking about like when she first came out.
yeah, when she first ever came out is what I'm saying. That's what really. I think that's the last crossover. What really was like, wow to me. Because
Yeah.
what's happened now? I'm not really a big fan of Star Wars, so I didn't really care about that. Deadpool, everyone saw it coming, really. Like, it got leaked, and no one was really amazed by it, because they were doing like, tons of crossovers, and especially with like Aquaman now as well. No, it didn't really wow me. It was like, yeah, they're having another crossover. So I feel like Harley Quinn was probably the last crossover where I was like, wow, I can't wait to actually get this skin. Because I'm not really a big fan of Aquaman. The only thing in DC I'm really a fan of is, you know, Batman, Joker, Harley Quinn, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and I think that's everyone, honestly. Like, I mean, Superman's cool and all that, but Batman is just, I don't know, Batman just, it's something different than anything like any other superheroes, and it's such a good like franchise and things like that. So I'm pretty sure everyone's like that.
What would you say is the last crossover that like wowed you?
Probably Deadpool, to be fair, but I don't know. I remember I was like, holy shit, Deadpool's in here. But what really got me is that he
I
was
was
a secret skin.
surprised.
I was like, what?
Yeah, I saw Deadpool in the leaks and I was like, okay, it's probably a skin. But then, to be fair, I was surprised when I saw it as a Battle Pass skin and they were giving it away with the Battle Pass. That was surprising.
That's why I was like, Logan leaked that Deadpool was a skin, but I didn't. When I got on there, I saw him like with the. But then I see him like over there with bathing in a pool of V-Bucks. It's like, what? He's a Battle Pass? That's honestly probably my most like shocked crossover.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, the crossover wasn't that surprising. It was so surprising that he was like in the Battle Pass.
Yeah.
That was so cool. That one was a good crossover. It was like something new, and something people enjoyed, and a unique aspect. But now it's just like they're doing the same thing over again with crossovers that some people may like and some people don't. Like Aquaman, I guarantee there's people who's like, oh, I love this movie, love the skin. But then you got people like us who are like, I don't like Aquaman.
Yeah.
So,
But
really, I just feel like Fortnite needs to like go back to Fortnite because that's why people are playing this game. It's not because of like the crossovers and things like that. Sure, people may enjoy it, but the real reason why they're playing this game is for Fortnite.
I don't want them to go down a route where they're only doing crossovers. And that's why I'm scared about this season, because I feel like that's kind of what they're aiming towards. Like, who knows what they're going to do for Season 5. They might do a whole DC Battle Pass. Like, I don't want that happening. And that's why I'm like that's why I'm like not very... I'm looking forward to it, obviously, because it's a new season, new content. I love when Fortnite adds content to their game, but like, I'm anxious about what's going to happen after this season that's coming.
I don't know. I feel like Fortnite might know what they're doing. They're like, well, maybe we shouldn't like be too much into the money, but I don't know. And people are saying like this was what Donald Musser's dream was, that like he'd have other like company or other franchises, I guess.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
kinda
yeah. Fair play
into
to
the
him.
storyline.
Yeah, fair play to him.
It's like a multi-dimensional thing. Like from this dimension, like with Batman, he can somehow end up in Fortnite, and like you see right now, Thor's in a different dimension and comes to our dimension. Just things like that. That was his plan all along. Like you said, I don't want it to be like constantly.
Fair play to him. He has done amazing stuff for this game by bringing in the biggest companies around the world to be in a game like this. And only Fortnite you would see Aquaman with Deadpool and a Stormtrooper on the same team. Do you know what I mean? Only this game you would see that with. You couldn't see another game like that.
Even
where you
like Ninja.
You can have Ninja, a Stormtrooper, you can have Harley Quinn and Batman on the same team. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It
is cool with all these crossovers. It's just like I think if they want to keep doing as many amount of crossovers, start like doing them like in a longer period of time. Like maybe like you said, like do one every 2 weeks or something like that. Which even then it's kind of like well scheduled. Just more randomness, I guess. It's just so constant right now, which is like, oh wow, another crossover. Make it more random, like maybe make 2 come at the same time, and then just like wait a couple of weeks, and then another week. It's just something more random.
I've got nothing against crossovers, like, nothing against them, but it's just like, slow down a bit. If they want to do more crossover stuff, like, what I want to see more of is icon skins of YouTubers and stuff like that.
YouTuber, that's something like that.
Well,
like, just little people like that. Like, I mean, obviously, like, you're gonna have, like, big, like...
I'd love to have, like, I don't know, like, a laser beam skin. Like, that would be... that would be fun. Like, laser beam definitely deserves a skin because he's
like us. He's stayed through the thick and thick, whatever.
Same with like Ali A. I don't care what anyone must say about him, but Ali A has been like the biggest British content creator doing it.
If they were to make an Ali skin, they would either have to do like an Ali emote with the fucking intro music, or even a lobby music.
Yeah,
like,
either way, crossovers are fun, but you know.
Speaking about icon skins, the Grafka skin is apparently going to be released at the start
I don't even know who that guy is. So like,
who?
That's the other guy who got announced with Ninja.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I don't even know him though. I don't watch.
He's a popular Spanish YouTuber.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
So it's like catering to
Spanish. Shut up.
Which is it's gonna sell a lot less than any other skins.
In Spanish.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the last topic we're going to touch on. We're just going to answer a few of your questions, guys. So I don't want this to drag on. Obviously, you got things to do. But yeah, let me pull up some questions.
Just make sure you guys come back to the video if you have to leave. All right, cool.
Yeah. If you do want me to answer any of your questions in the next podcast, make sure to drop some questions down below, guys, because I'm more than happy to answer your guys' question. We don't have as much as we did last week, but it's fine. I don't want to drag this podcast on anyway. We've got a lot of questions from Flip, so yeah. Jamie, when will these... Okay, I'm not gonna... Jamie, when will you do these podcasts? Can you have a schedule? Will you do these every day? Every day? Every week or every month? Every day? Hello?
Every day. Oh yes, yes, yes. Screw customs. You're just gonna do podcasts now.
Not enough happens in a day for me to do a podcast.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have a schedule for it. I feel like I'm just gonna do it when stuff comes up. Like since I last saw you guys and spoke to you guys, podcast wise, a lot has happened with Fortnite. A lot.
Yeah.
And you don't normally get this much amount of news with Fortnite, but since I last spoke to you,
I
a lot
think
has happened.
I would say that we haven't had this amount of news in a while because like back in season 9, season 8, that we probably had a pretty good bit of news every week. But this, it's just I don't know. This chapter is just different. I'll say that.
What do you watch on Netflix? What kind of series / movies are you interested in or have you watched recently? Netflix, the last series I watched was a series called Paradise PD, which is fucking hilarious. It's a bit weird. So if you're under the age of, I don't know, 10, don't watch
12.
it. Like, normally it's like if you're under the age of 18, but I don't know, society's fucked, so Paradise PD is very hilarious. Movies I've been watching recently, I've watched a lot of movies recently. I checked out Joker for the first time, Spider-Man, Far From Home for the first time. Joker's amazing, and so Spider-Man, they're both really good movies. What about you guys? Have you been watching any series, movies recently that you want to talk about?
I've been watching a shit ton of The Simpsons.
Simpsons as well. Simpsons is always there on Disney Plus. We love The Simpsons,
It's
honestly.
just class. Yes.
Landy?
Well, I mean, to be honest, I don't really watch shows and movies that much, and I don't have Netflix or Disney Plus or anything like that. I mainly watch just like YouTube videos, but the last movie I watched, this tells you like fucking how long it's been and like what I watched. The last movie I watched, pretty sure was Sonic the Hedgehog, that movie, and honestly, that was a pretty decent movie. Like they fixed their wrong and made it right, and it was a good movie, to be fair. And TV shows, that one I watch a bit more. I'd say I've been watching like The Office. I just got back.
I've
into
never
that.
watched that ever.
You need to, bro. That shit's hilarious, bro. That's my favorite TV show of all time. That shit's fucking hilarious.
I swear there's like a UK version, a US version there.
Well, the US version is the one I'm watching. I think the UK was like first, and then we ripped it off and made it better.
It's
yeah.
nothing new then, like in America.
America always rips off our TV shows. We don't talk about
I don't know what
in-betweeners.
kind of TV shows y'all have, so.
We don't talk about in-betweeners ever. Alright. We got a question from Jaden. Do you watch WWE or any wrestling thing? I don't watch WWE. I used to be pretty hooked on it. I used to buy the games and watch it quite a lot. But you have to buy like their network and stuff like that over here. So I don't really watch it anymore. But I used to be like when I was like 10 to like 14 or something like that. I used to go on my trampoline and like wrestle my friends. That's how like hooked I was. I used to play the games all the time. But right now I don't watch any of it really. But I know my fair bit about it. You, Landy, you're in America, so I don't know. Maybe.
But yeah, I used to watch it back then, and basically I was like Jamie. Back then I used to watch it all the time. I'd buy the games. I feel like it's gotten into shit now. Like it's just like wrestlers that we don't know of, and it's just shit. But yeah, back then I used to watch it. Now I'm just like, eh.
Yeah, I feel like now I'm more into boxing than wrestling. For me, anyway. Logan, I guarantee you don't, but
Well, WWE,
wrestling.
I used to watch it, not all the time, but like, if I saw it was on, I'd watch it. I mean, when I figured out it was like, it wasn't real, like, it was all just a fucking storyline, I'll be honest, my mind was blown, I thought that shit was real.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's one thing from WWE I remember, it's like, one of them fucking knocked out Santa or something like that? I don't know.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that. I watch for the female talent. There are some fitties on there, honestly.
And then they get to wear that.
Oh. Jane, you asked another question here about Fall Guys. I'm just going to extend it on, basically. I did talk about Fall Guys a little bit last podcast, but we can talk a bit about it here. I'm gonna extend the question a bit. Do you like Fall Guys, and will you play Fall Guys? Fall Guys is a weird one because I don't know how I feel about it. As I said, I spoke about it this last podcast. I don't know, it can get boring quick. I don't think I'm gonna play. I've played it. I don't know if I'm gonna upload it though, or stream it on the second channel. I might. It depends. I feel like I can't play it for more than half an hour before I start getting bored. So I don't know. It's cool what they're doing. I think it's very, very overhyped though right now. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a feeling on it. I feel like it's just boring and very overhyped right now. Like, I can't play it for longer than 30 minutes without getting bored. Landy?
Mine's gonna be a bit longer, but I'm gonna try and make it short. I've played the game, and I really do not like it. It's just boring. It's honestly shit. I'm so surprised a game like that is this hyped. Like, my mind cannot fathom. I prefer Warzone over this game. Like, I prefer Realm Royale over this game. Like, it's so boring and it's so stupid. Like, you get so close and then just some dickhead just throws you. It's so stupid, honestly. I'm not gonna record it. I tried recording it twice. I just not even 10 minutes worth of playing and I just quit. So I've uninstalled the game. I'm probably never playing it again, and I'll definitely not upload it on my channel unless it gets views. I
know Logan has positive things to say about this game. What's your thoughts on it?
Please, Logan, please explain how this game's positive.
I fucking love it, man. Even now that it's in its early days, like, it's kind of reminding me of the early days.
It's made for
Fortnite.
toddlers, honestly.
Yeah, well, you can say the same about a lot of games that are popular.
My little sister came into me, and a geezer who plays Roblox was playing it. My man's about 30 years old, 30, 40 years old, and he's playing Roblox and like stuff like that.
They cater to them.
Which is nothing against him.
I'm pretty sure my 7-year-old brother would play Fall Guys and be like, "This game is shit."
Well, nothing against him, you know. You got to earn your money, but yeah.
I like Fall Guys. It's a good indie game.
I don't think we have any more questions. As I said, if you want to leave any more questions, please do drop them down in the comments below of this podcast. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up a little bit here. Final thing to talk about. Have you got any? What plans have you got for content in the coming couple of days? Have you got any plans? Anything coming out on your channel that you want to say?
Not as I know of right now. Like I said, my channel's been kind of dry. I've run out of ideas. Obviously when the new season comes out, I'm definitely going to be doing a video on that, although I don't know, I'm really worried about the season, because I don't even know if I'm going to be able to play on the first day. I might have to wait a couple of days after or something, so I'm really worried about this. But hopefully I'll get to play on the first day, and hopefully I'll get to react to Jamie, probably not, but hopefully. But there's definitely going to be a video on that, and depending on how fun the season is, maybe I'll try to do more videos like I did with the Joyride, because you guys seem to really enjoy the Joyride update. Going to be doing more on this hell, probably going to do like all the routes and shit. I have a game I just bought called Scrutinized. It's a horror game. I basically know how it works though, so I don't know if I'm going to do a video on that. If you guys wanted to see a video, I guess I could, but I don't think I will. I don't think I will do a video on that. And I don't know, like, mainly, to be honest, like, the last few days I've been playing around, like, I've been playing, like, Minecraft on my PC and shit. I'm just fucking around, and it's just like, I don't know if it's worth a video idea, or I just been watching someone else play, really. So I don't know if it's worth recording, so I'm hoping I'll get some more things, like, from my channel, but in the meantime, I'm sorry, it's gonna be very, very dry, because I'm running out of ideas.
Logan, you got any plans? Any content coming out?
Don't get your fucking hopes up for a new video from me anytime soon.
Logan is very, what's the word? Complacent. with his upload schedule. I don't know if complacent's the right word, but yeah, he uploads when he wants. For me, I'm just gonna be doing the same thing I do, streaming every day. Obviously, you're gonna have this podcast coming out. Oh, actually, no, we will be having a good video coming out. My best moments that I have started to edit.
Hey, I forgot about
I've started to edit that, getting all the clips together and stuff like that now. So that should be coming out. I don't know when I'm going to release that. It might be a day before the season ends or 2 days. So expect it like Wednesday or Tuesday. This will be released Monday, tomorrow. Hopefully, if I get everything working. So expect it tomorrow or the next day for the best moments. But yeah, I'm excited to release that. It's not gonna be really long, but it's you know it's gonna be best moments. I like releasing them videos every season.
Yeah, and that's something I guess I could touch on about my channel real quick. It won't take long. I've got like moments and clips from my best moments. The only problem is most of them are just snipes, and since I really haven't been playing this game that much, or I still got like clips from. I had a clip from season 1, but I think I deleted it. If you guys would want me to like start editing it, I could, but it may be from like this season, and last season, next season, maybe even the season after that. It could be from a bunch of array of different seasons. But if you guys want to know the best moments, I guess I could try and start editing one.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. Episode 2 of the Jamie Hills podcast. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Yeah, first guests on the podcast. If you got any ideas for any other guests, or if you want to be a guest, tell me in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to talk to you and try and get you on. But yeah, it's been nice actually having someone to speak to. My mouth isn't as dry anymore.
Mine's pretty damn dry.
I feel like Logan hasn't really spoke much, but
to be honest, this is your podcast, and I feel like I've been the one speaking the most.
But yeah, if anyone's got any ideas for who I should have on next, or if you guys want, if you listening right now wants to be on, just tell me in the comments, and I'll be more than happy. Obviously, drop any questions you've got down in the comments as well, as I touched on. These two will be in the description below. Their YouTube channels, go and drop a sub to them if you haven't already. They're both YouTubers, so go and subscribe to them as well. But yeah, it's been a good episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll probably catch you guys on another podcast, probably after the new season comes out. So yeah, so we actually have something to speak about next time. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Really have appreciated it. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll catch everyone in the next one. Goodbye.